So we're on to another new project today, laying some Howden's budget laminate flooring in this property in Warlingham. So this job has actually been subcontracted through a property maintenance company who we do quite a bit for. So we've got all the carpet up and now we're just tackling all the gripper rods and any little snots on the floor before cleaning up. And we're going to start setting out the floor and getting down the underlay before we start trimming up all the door frames and architraves. And the reason why we're running a multi-tool along the bottom of the door frames and architraves is so we can slot the new flooring underneath. Once we've done that, we can start getting our first run in, and this is usually the most annoying one to get in because everything tends to move about and nothing clicks together. But once you've done that, the rest of the floor starts going down a bit easier. On this particular job, it was quite an awkward shape and there was actually 6 door frames to get around, so it did take a bit more time than we were anticipating. Now, it's subject to opinion, but I think a random stagger is probably the best way to go with a floor like this. So that's exactly what we've done. We also had a couple of radiator pipes to get around. This is the way that I've always done it and the way that I was taught to do it. So if you have a better way of doing it, please do let us know. Then we had a tricky little scribe around the ball nose at the bottom of the stairs, but it was quite nice that it actually finished on a full board. So we worked our way out of that area now, down the hallway, to a tricky bit of flooring where you have to actually lay the floor backwards. So again, we cut out the architraves in the bottom of the door frame to slot the flooring in underneath it. And once we had that final tricky bit at the end done, we could start crunching through the rest of the floor in and getting a few final boards in. We could then start looking at getting all the scotia beads down and all the door bars on across all the doorways. And this is just a quick little snippet of how to do a stop mitre or a return mitre on a bit of scotia bead for when the scotia bead comes to a dead stop. And the reason why we do it this way is because it looks a lot better than just having square cut end grain. And with those last few final bits of scotia bead going down, here's the final result, a simple and cost effective way to change the look of your house.